Shalom, Kahala, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Bahashim Akakwadash, double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, even the elders that came before them that taught us this truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word, the truth and the sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David, to the Aquat that are listening and learning, being a pillar of rest, to the 144,000 and one-third, the hopeful elect of Israel, and the brother Yahshua. I'm back with the WW3 Daily update. Shalom and salutations to you all. We're going to start right here with the least of the flock, the small hats. Jeremiah 49 and 20. Therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord that he hath taken against Edom, and his purposes that he hath proposed or purposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Least of the flock is Amalek. Remember what Amalek did to you. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. So the least of the flock is, after this election, what are they doing? Let's find out. CBN News, 47 minutes ago, Trump's victory, what it means for the Amalekites. Take it away, Christian broadcast.
U.S. election where President Trump won a resounding victory. Some people are calling a mandate for President Trump in his next election. I think the last president to do what he did, to have non-consecutive terms, would be Grover Cleveland more than 100 years ago. And I want to talk a little bit about what the impact it has here in Israel and how Israelis are reacting to this victory. We know earlier today that Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, along with his wife, congratulated President Trump, called it a resounding victory, a huge victory, and a recommitment of the relationship between Israel and America. So I just go through a few questions that people have asked earlier, and the first one being, how is the Israeli public reacting to Trump's win?
Here. Bear with me. Come on. French commercial. Come on. It's crazy. So okay, bear with me. Here we go.
You can get an idea from a poll that was taken last week where 66% of Israelis supported President Trump as opposed to Vice President Kamala Harris. And this victory directly impacts Israel as it fights a seven-front war and a fight for its existence. There were two diametrically opposed policies facing the American people, and it would have that direct impact on here in Israel and throughout the entire Middle East as well. Israelis here remember what President Trump did in his first term from 2016 to 2020. He moved the U.S. Embassy from Tel Aviv to here in Jerusalem. He recognized this city, Jerusalem, as Israel's capital. He declared sovereignty over the Golan Heights, and he also had what it was called a maximum pressure campaign against Iran, Israel's nemesis.
So, what does this mean? I'm going to cut it short right there. You could go back and watch the rest of this if you want to. What does this mean that Donald Trump is the president and his relationship with Israel? What it means is that the least of the flock here, right, is going to start this thing. And Donald Trump is going to back the Amalekites, right? Completely. See, Donald Trump ran on, I'm going to stop the wars. Donald Trump ran on, he's going to stop the war. Guess what he's going to do? He's going to give Bibi Netanyahu carte blanche. And these wars are going to escalate. It's going to instantly become a regional war. And the regional war will turn into World War III through Donald Trump. And this is what we see happening right now. All right. Trump is going to back that 7 front war that he's talking about. And they know that. Okay? They know that. And this is what the Bible says. All right? So, anyway, let's hear him say it again real quick. 7 front war.
In Jerusalem, he recognized this city, Jerusalem, as Israel's capital. He declared sovereignty over the Golan Heights, and he also had what it was called a maximum pressure campaign against Iran, Israel's nemesis. And so Israelis remember what he did for them during that time. And as opposed to what the Biden administration had done for the past 4 years, which was a policy of appeasement, easing sanctions on the Islamic Republic that really was able to fund and fuel many of the proxies here in the region, Hamas, Hezbollah, the Houthis, the Iranian-backed militias in both Syria and Iraq, all committed to destroying the Jewish state. So,
sounds like he was keeping peace, unlike what Trump is going to do. Trump is going to ramp up sanctions on Iran. He's going to try to destabilize the region again, but it's too late because the Carmanians have come together. See, this has already happened. Trump is too late to get in there and try to stir this up, because this has already taken place. Which is, see, there's a strike coming. There's a strike. Anybody forgot? There's a strike coming from Iran. And Trump's the president. Nope, Trump's not the president. Biden's still the president. And there's a strike coming. So what is Trump going to inherit? Right? If Iran has a hit out on Trump, which they do, Iran has a hit out on Trump. Why? They're already at war, if you understand that. Okay? Second Esdras 15 and 28. Behold, a horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east, where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots, and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon the earth, that all they which hear them may fear and tremble. Also the Carmanians, raging in wrath, shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come and join battle with them, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrian. And then shall the dragons have the upper hand, remembering their nature. And if they shall turn themselves, conspiring together in great power to persecute them, then these shall be troubled, bled, and kept silent, and keep silence through their power, and shall flee. So here we see, you could say, the Houthis of Yemen, Hezbollah of Lebanon, and the Hamas of the Palestinians are the dragons of Arabia, the Carmanians, that are coming to the rescue right now with this great power that they're about to strike with any moment now. We see this happening, and this is the outcome. Okay, so it doesn't matter Trump or Harris. Here's what's going to happen. Okay, see this, the land of the Assyrians. If your eye was spiritual, you would understand that in this passage, these Assyrians at this time, this is talking about the Americans, right? Anyway, we'll end it right there. We see this thing going down. And yeah, what's next? How does Trump getting in affect World War III? Right? Well, Nero, right, fiddled as what? Rome burned, right? Guess who was involved in that? Who did Nero blame it on? Right? Well, it wasn't the Israelis. All right. It was a George Floyd type thing. Who burned down the city with the BLM and the George Floyd riots? It was those BLMs, right? Those real Jakes. Anyway, with that, we hope that the elector edified you, brothers and sisters. Shalom.